Hello, my name is Jocelyn Llerena from the course English 1301, section 104. During this course, I have gone through a path of many assignments to grow as a reader, writer, and student. In this reflection, I will be talking about how I used SLOs during this semester and how my assignments involve a writing, revision, and feedback process. During this course, we have worked on different assignments such as teamwork assignments, in-class assignments, and homework. These included readings, questions, revision, and feedback. But there's two assignments in specific that show how I've been completing this course. The annotated bibliography, where I had to analyze readings, use citations, write, and use MLA format. Secondly, I will also introduce the assignment Fast Check, where I had to analyze credibility from a video of my choice. These assignments show how I improved since the beginning of the course to this date. At this time, I will be sharing how this reflection changed my perspective about myself as a reader, writer, and student. First, as a reader, this course helped me understand my readings better, not only to read for answers, but to actually understand and connect with it. Thanks to the things learned during these months, now when I encounter challenging text, I will do annotations and rereading to improve my comprehension. Talking ideas out loud or with another classmate combined with strategies like highlighting, summarizing, and identifying author's purpose will also make understanding the text more easy. Over time, now reading has become more than just a task. For example, in the annotated bibliography, when looking at the sources, some reading will be more easy to read than others, which made me realize that reading could also expand your knowledge and curiosity on other texts. As a writer, I have learned to recognize my own style. I used to focus just in grammar and structure, but now I pay more attention into tone and clarity. I have also been improving my way of saying things, trying to find better synonyms and better transitions into sentences or paragraphs. Rereading different types of text during this course has definitely made my style more my own and to try more new techniques. And as a student, this reflection has made me aware of how I improved. First, being scared of this new environment, now I have become better at setting goals to improve as a student, managing time, and asking for help when I need it. I have learned to feel proud of all kinds of improvement because it shows that I'm becoming better. This reflection not just helped me grow academically but also personally. For me to keep improving all the skills learned, I will plan to keep building my reader, writer, and thinker strengths. When reading, I will look for texts that will take me out of my comfort zone to challenge myself into more techniques and genres. While writing, I will track my work into notes to later see what I can improve. And lastly, as a thinker, I will join more class discussions to challenge my ideas and my communication skills. SLOs are important key when completing this course. We constantly make use of critical thinking, communication skills, teamwork, and personal responsibility. For example, going back to those specific assignments, in the annotated bibliography, I had to use critical thinking, especially when analyzing texts, like Mike Bunn's Okita's Das Bender. I didn't just summarize, but had to understand the author's rhetorical strategies, tone, and structure. This showed that I didn't just absorb information, but made me think more deeper into asking better questions. This also connects with my second assignment, Fast Check, where I had to ask questions about credibility of the video. I was not just reacting to the video based on my opinion. I had to research combined with critical thinking to evaluate the credibility. And that's exactly what critical thinking is about. Look beyond the surface and form good conclusions. In both assignments, the communication skills and teamwork are an important step. We share ideas with classmates to get a well-done work. In the annotated bibliography, we share feedback back and forth with classmates, helping us to see other perspectives and opinions even though we have different writing styles or skills. While in the fast check, even though it was a solo assignment, we did also share ideas about what we thought about internet videos and how to prove credibility. My work in both assignments reflect my responsibility into how I learn and make decisions. In the bibliography, I learned from Das Bender's ideas that writing is a self-discovery, and that I had to take my time into revising and reflecting to grow as a writer. In Fast Check, I took the time to do the necessary research and reflect about how important it is to know the consequences of spreading false information, showing that I'm learning to know my actions and ethical choices. Now, focusing on the annotated bibliography, which was the one that involved a writing process, revision and feedback, and inquiry research. First, I started by reading and analyzing each of the sources used. At the same time as I was doing annotations to each of the sources, I gathered the information into analysis where I searched for the author's tone, structure, and rhetorical strategies. I revised my work many times after completing each of the sources to improve clarity and organization, and feedback from classmates to get to see my work from someone else's perspective and get ideas of how to do a better work. Finally, throughout the project, I practiced inquiry by asking questions and evaluating each source's credibility. This assignment helped me to think critically, revise, and research with a purpose. Going through these assignments taught me that I can be reflective and be clear with my ideas, connect with text, and grow. In my annotated bibliography, I realized that I do it to understand how ideas work and how I can use them to improve my own thinking. I discovered that I enjoy breaking down text and explaining them in ways that feel understandable, and a chance to express my ideas more confidently. On the other hand, Fast Check is where I saw how I can question what I see and research from reliable information. These experiences show me that I'm not just a student, I'm a thinker who asks questions, challenges assumptions, and take responsibility for how I learn and communicate. And last but not least, two questions I would like to answer and have yet not answered this semester are how to improve my voice in writing and how to more easily connect what I see or read in class to things I experience outside of class.